Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is North, and welcome to a special episode of LEGO Arts. So, in our last episode, we did a showcase on Clone Force 99 from the Bad Batch, and for this episode, we are taking a look at the official remake on Black Panther. As you can see, we brought back the Black Panther minifigure and a brand new design, new detailing, and everything. And this has been like a month and a half work in progress. So as we know that it's officially been a year since like Chadwick Boseman passed away, and as a tribute and to pay respects, I decided to finally take my Black Panther minifigure and remake it into a more proper design, new detailing and everything. So think of this as like a tribute video, for him. I've had this minifigure sitting on my shelf for a couple of weeks, and basically just wanted to make a quick video, to like pay respects and pay tribute to this incredible man. So without stalling any further, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure and explain further detailing on how this one is different compared to the other one. So looking at this minifigure, I have to say that this is probably my favorite minifigure that I've remade so far on the channel, because for a long time I wanted to remake Black Panther, and I'll show why. So first we got like the original Black Panther that I did for the first Avengers showcase. That we can obviously see that like a lot of difference between these two, like different designs with them, and the kinetic lines like the purple is extremely different from one another, and even the detailing on like the helmets are very different from one another. Also, this one has more three-dimensional parts with the necklace, as that was something that I thought about like trying to bring out more, but didn't fully work out well. And the head, well, at the time it was alright. Looking back at it now, to me, it felt kind of weird, so I wanted to redo it for a long time. And that was sort of like one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to remake this minifigure, was because of the Black Panther helmet. But my sculpting skills still aren't quite as good as I want them to be, so I'm still practicing on that. And I couldn't find a helmet that I felt was like a good fit for this particular suit. Like, this suit is based off of like the Black Panther solo movie / Infinity War / Endgame. So I couldn't find a good like helmets that would really match up to it. Until a few months ago, Nate's Minifigs released a few new products, and one of them was a Black Panther helmets. They call it Panther King. And as soon as I saw it, I just felt that it was perfect for what I wanted to remake this minifigure. So I immediately purchased one of these, and it came in at about midway through July. And after it came in, I immediately got to work on doing a base paint in black, and black is the base color, going back with some silver for the detailing. It was a bit tricky on getting the detailing, especially with like the eyes, and you can see like the silver part that connects from like the eyes, it wraps around the nose, goes to the other part of the face, and then like these little parts, it's up here next to the ears, and next to the ears as well. Little detailing on the back. Like, it was a pretty tedious process on getting it correctly. At the end, there was some trial and error that came into it, but in the end, this came into exactly what I wanted. I wanted to like match up with how he looks in the movie, so I think it came out good. And I did a little extra silver detailing on like the rest of the figure. And I figure you can see like the silver continues on the side of the leg, continues on to the back, and same thing with like the feet representing like the claws, and same thing on the hands. I only did them like on one side instead of the hand. Oh yeah. Now I just remembered I didn't do it on the other minifigure. I thought I did, but like you can see like the claws, and then the silver continues on with the arms, and same thing with the back. And I did a little touch up on silver on some of the parts on the torso and the legs to give it sort of like touch it up a bit, really make it stand out. And in the end, it came out pretty good. Good. And also the purple, you can tell is very different from the other one. And I used a metallic purple this time, because I wanted it to really stand out of sort of like the kinetic energy that builds up in the suit, when Black Panther was in combat. So I wanted to capture that onto a minifigure, and just basically did the same thing, like took a push pin and just carefully did the detailing detailing with the metallic purple all the way around around the sections that the kinetic energy would stand out in. It was quite a process to do, but it was very well worth it in the end. A few of these, like the very minor ones, I didn't put in. I put in like the whole minifigure. Apart from the head, was based off of a knockoff Black Panther minifigure that I just bought off of Etsy because like I wanted like the process done. It's done like not necessarily fast, but but it definitely helped make it easier to add in like some of those like smaller details and make sure it was like about the correct size that I wanted it for the minifigure. And a couple of extra things like underneath, like under here is just it's just like a simple painted head that I painted up in black and added in the metallic purple for this one. I put this back on. I tried to match it up with how the energy would like connect to like the back of the helmet, the helmets, and overall, this turned out as like a good like project to do. Like I really had fun like painting this guy up, that like some of the detailing could have been fixed a bit, but it's all mostly the very small ones, so that's something like too concerned about. And overall, this was a really fun minifigure to make, and I'm glad that I took the time to like put this guy together, because in the end, it was a lot of fun to do. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode of LEGO Arts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as I said before, this was a fun minifigure to do, and I'm glad I took the time to put this together as well as the showcase video. This is also a tribute for Chadwick Boseman, a great and good man who truly inspired everyone to like be the best of themselves, and we need more people like that. We need more good people like him, because the impact that he made during his time was very inspirational, and I hope we continue on to be the best of ourselves. But overall, that is going to do it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.